Hi, my name is Kett Robbins. This is my animation art collection display for the virtual GemCon 2020. These first set of cells are all from music videos. This is Brit Rock, Between You and Me video, them flying. And then Alone Again video. I love this cell. It kind of symbolizes Gem to me. And here's Riot surrounded by Gem in the Like a Dream video from Stinger Sitcom Part 1. Kimber and Stormer from the Getting Down to Business video. You'll notice how the bottom of the cell isn't painted because it's not going to be in the frame. Stormer and Pizzazz from the Off and Running video. You'll see the drawings after this, and those are the drawings that the cells are made from. Drawing 1 is the layer with Pizzazz, and it's got the paint colors. And then Stormer here, and you can see where they drew a little bit more of her horse than they're going to show in the frame. Shayna from Out of the Past, First Love video. It's just kind of a beautiful cell of Shayna playing her guitar. Just a few cells to kind of geek out on the details. This is one where the animators don't paint part of the cell to make the background look like the foreground. So you can see how the boy's shirt is painted to make it look like he's behind the table. This cell is slightly shifted so you can really see it's clear how the animators intended to make that look like he's behind the table. The same technique is used here where the barricade in front of them is actually part of the background, and they just start and stop painting the characters so it looks like it's in front of them. The precision and the way these cells are painted is amazing, especially on Out of the Past. The artwork is just beautiful, and you can tell that the animators really took their time, just made this episode even more special. Here's something very different. This is just a group of cells that ended up together, and they really work, but it was never filmed like this. These are all from Take It or Leave It. Somehow they all got grouped together, and it works. Terry's afraid of Riot now, apparently. I'm assuming the cell is from Dance Time. I'm not 100% certain. I didn't find it when I was scanning through the episode. I love the way the smoke looks, but I'm not 100% right sure right now if the background matches, but it looks interesting the way it is. Here's kind of a study of detail and lack of detail. This kind of shows his best example of perspective where there's a lot of detail on Jerica and some detail on Rio and no detail on Gem. She's like a gem-colored blob. An overhead shot missing tech rat, but you can just see the kind of the lack of detail, especially on the facial features. Compare that to some of these close-ups. Gem, just the microphone detail alone is amazing. Here's Pizzazz. I love the attitude they capture with Pizzazz in this scene. It's just perfect. And here's another cell with just a lot of detail, and it's an emotional scene, so it's great that it's an oversized cell. They can really convey the emotion of the scene. Last two cells, just in case I didn't have enough of the Misfits. Here's my very first gem cell, the Misfits from Adventures in China. And then this one is from K-Jam. It's missing the overlay of Jeddah, but it's got the Misfits properly acting Misfit-y. Well, that concludes my presentation. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to contact me through my website or on Facebook.